Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, wishing each and every one of you a very happy new year. May this new year be full of success stories for you guys, good health, and every good thing that you've ever wished for. With that, let's get into the deets of my video today. So before that, if this is the first time you are seeing me, hi, my name is Carol. You're watching Curious Carol. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram page, which is Curious Carol, written this way. Make sure you follow me over there because I keep you posted on everything that I usually do over there, and my videos over here. Make sure you subscribe, press the notification bell, and give it a big like if you like this video. With no more further ado, let's get on with the video again. So today's video is going to be all about me trying out a food that I have tried out recently. It was from this place called Khichdi Experiment. These people specialize in, I'm not even kidding you, they specialize in khichdis, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian. That's the cool thing about them. They have both vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian variants for people who like both styles. Now, I couldn't really make up my mind, and luckily in their menu they had the Khichdi Experiment box, which allows you to try out 3 of their different khichdis for your future reference. Now, I'm not sure if there was a non-veg variant of that as well, but I tried out the vegetarian variant, wherein there were 3 different khichdis that you could try out that came along with sides of your choice, drink of your choice, as well as a dessert of your choice. I obviously didn't go for the sides and the desserts. I just went on to have the khichdi because I was so famished, and I just felt that if it's 3 different boxes of khichdis, I don't think I would need a side. So the 3 khichdis that came along in my box, the ones that I had chosen, were palak paneer khichdi, veg masala khichdi, and tadke wali khichdi, which is like refried dal khichdi, which was actually nice. I'll tell you about it later. So with these 3, I tried out. It came in a really good packaging, which I will show you shortly. And yeah, this is what I tried out, and let's get on with the whole reviewing part of it. Alright, so this is the packaging in which it came in. It comes in a neat and clean experiment box, inside which my sides were masala papad, which comes in a little tiny packaging as so. Mine was masala packaging, masala papad, sorry, masala papad. So I got 2 of those along with the 3 of the variants that I had actually opted in for. They come in these little boxes which are neatly packed in without any spillage, which is really good. Even if there is oil spillage, it is like absorbed in by the paper box, which is really nice. Now these are the 3 variants that I had opted in for. Right up, the first up is tadke wali khichdi, which as you can see has a refried tadka on top of it, and next the veg masala khichdi, and finally palak paneer khichdi. I'm just going to check out how their texture is. Usually khichdi is a bit runny, but I'd like to check the texture of this. It smells amazing. It has an amazing fragrance, all 3 of them. They're visually very nice. Now with the texture, I also want to make sure that the oil is nicely mixed in with the whole thing. So as you can see, it's not too pasty and it's not too liquidy as well, which I really like about this. It is allowing me to swirl the spoon around and make sure that all the oils and all the toppings on top are mixed in well together. Similarly with the veg masala one, also I can make sure that it's not, I can see and you can also tell that it's not too liquidy and not too pasty. It's perfect. The texture is wonderful. I'm sure it's going to taste wonderful too. And last but not the least, let's check out the texture of the last one, which is the paneer, palak paneer khichdi. As you can see, this one has already begun to set a little bit, but it's not too hardly set. It's perfect. It's not too pasty. It's got cubes of paneer, which is the cottage cheese, and it blends in pretty well when you mix it in. It's got quite few amounts of palak paneer for the quantity of the box. So I really like that. So as you can tell, all of them are great in texture, they smell amazing, and they also like will taste amazing. I'm pretty darn sure about it. And that is all for its visual aesthetic. Okay, so as you guys could see, I was actually paying a lot of attention to the texture of the food, to how it also smelled, the packaging of the food, and how it looked overall, and along with its tastes and stuff like that. So with that, I would give it the ranking in this order. At number 3, it would be the Tadke Wali Khichdi. I just felt it was a tad bit too spicy for me, and I didn't really quite like how the mix was. It just didn't really hit the spot for me with the taste, with my taste buds. On number 2 is the veg masala khichdi, which was really nice. I think this is a good option if you are considering to detox and just, if you've had like a whole week just eating meat or stuff like that, or just, heavy junk food kind of a thing. This is the thing to have. This just makes you comfy and just reminds you of home, and yeah, it's really nice. So that's on number 2. And my number 1 favorite was the palak paneer khichdi. That was my number favorite because one is I love paneer, which is cottage cheese. I love it. And second, it was not too heavy of palak, which is spinach. It didn't have too much of the spinach puree in it, and I really like that. And there were also enough pieces of the paneer, which for a small box like that is a really good quantity. So that was number 1, and that was the one that was like, yes, this is what I would order if I had to get the actual bigger box. With that, that is my review for Khichdi Experiment. These guys, I think I would give, like, in an overall general sense, I'd give them a 4.5 for everything that they have, like the packaging, taste, visuals, everything that I thought in it. Generally, I would give it a 4.5. With that, this is almost towards the end of the video, but that is not it yet. I would like to introduce you back to what I'd like to call the extended cut. I have started this from my last video. If you have already not noticed, make sure that you go check it out. So in this extended cut, I'm going to be talking about or sharing with you guys some of the facts and stats that I come across that I find really interesting. So for today's extended cut, what I'm going to tell you about is, have you ever thought what would be the most common popular food right around the world, right? If you've never thought of it, here's your answer. I'm going to tell you 5 common food right around the world which are super common and are consumed by everybody on a global palette. Okay, so the first one is salad. Can you think of any place not serving you salad? Salad is on number 5. It is derived from a Greek word that actually said salt, because back in the day, salads were made with salt base and not the different kind of bases that are made in now. So salads are like also a really easy way to go. You've had a long day, you can just call in. If you have some veggies, some shredded meat, you can just put it all together, toss it all together, put some vinaigrette in it, and there you have it. It's a good meal for the day. So salad is on number 5. Before I go on, my sources are Food Network and zgram.com. These are the sources that I use to find out my information. If you guys want to check them out, do check them out. You can just put foodnetwork.com or zgram.com and you'll find out whatever you need to know about this. The next one is soup. Now, I am sure that every continent has definitely their own variations of soups, right from India having dal and sambar and stuff like that, to the more oriental stuff like Chinese soups that we have, the miso. Then in the Western world, there's the different chowders and stuff like that. Then there's also creamy mushroom, different kinds of soup. I cannot think of even one continent that doesn't have a soup of their own variant. So soups are very, very common. They're more common than we think. So that is number 4. That's on number 4. Okay, next one, number 3, is held by hamburgers. Now, hamburgers were initially a completely meat thing. It had meat stuff, but now with people opting in for vegan stuff and keto and all kinds of different things, hamburgers are also now in the vegetarian variants or plant-based variants, and they're also used a lot by our fast food joints like KFC, McD's, and different kinds of stuff like that. And they are really, really common. They are so common. I'm sure that if you go to another country and you have to try out something first, you will definitely go to
the nearest McD or KFC just because you know that it's something familiar. So that's number three. Now we're coming on to number two and one. Guys, this is something that I guess you should be guessing it already by now. Number two place is taken by pasta. A lot of us do know how to make pastas as well, and the best thing is you can have both the variants. You can have both vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian variants. You can even have the dairy-free ones, the dairy with ones as well, and it's a very versatile dish to make. It's not something that you have to spend hours on. It is a very first time friendly dish. That's what I would like to call it. Like if you can master making a good pasta yourself, you can definitely not have to buy pasta again from the outside. So yeah, pasta is number two with the different styles right around the world. Pasta is also something that has been adopted into its own taste. A lot of pasta dishes are served right around the world, I'm sure of that. And on number one, I am 100% sure this is something that is served worldwide, okay, worldwide, and it is none other than pizza. You guys, pizza is number one. It's the number one popular common food in the world. I'm not surprised about this because every place that I have visited, I have been visiting a few countries myself, and pizza is something that you can find anywhere, and pizza is something that has different variations to it, different toppings depending on the region that you go to, depending on the people, the taste buds. Pizza toppings change, and yeah, I can't imagine how pizza can't be the first one, because this is something that it can be totally customized and totally made into something of your own creation, something that people have never ever tried before. So with that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little extended cut of mine, and if you like the video, please make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for me and press that notification bell as well so that you never miss a video that I put up. Make sure you follow me make sure you follow me on my Instagram page, which is Curious Carol, spelled as this. And with that, you guys take lots of care of yourself. Hit me down with comments below with what you guys want to see in the future, whatever you'd like. And with that, ciao ciao. I'll see you guys in my next video.